All right. I want to hear about your travels.
You want to hear my travels, all
Well,
right.
yeah, your busy time. Your busy time. We knew you were very busy with the birthday. Yeah. You are inspiring at your age to travel about. You're dedicated. You are dedicated to Baba's programs, you say.
I tell you, it's not within my capacity. It is only because Baba gives that energy. And that is literally true. That is literally true. Now, when I was just thinking of any subject for today's discussion, I was one subject which I had very much strongly in my mind was Baba's Manonash phase. But I found that it's a very tough subject and lot of homework is required to be done. So I just thought of taking it some other time. Ah, yes. But now let me talk about as you said, about my travels, and then we have some memories of Guru Prasad, and then I will have one song with you. I hope that will be today's session. Very happy for both of you, for me also, for you. Always I pray to Baba whenever I start this session. I pray to Baba that whatever you want me to speak, that will only please the people, that will only reach the people, not my saying. Anyway, I had first and foremost, we had program at Nizamabad. Nizamabad had been within the kingdom of Nizam, Hyderabad Nizam, and now it is separated. Now it has been called Marathwada. So now, one person by name Janardhan, he's running a center. It's a quite old center, old time center, very nicely conducted, and also there are on the on the hillock. Formerly, there used to be a small hall, but thereafter, just below that, just little at lower side, lower height, they have constructed another very big hall, and every year the programs are being conducted there. So this time it was some special celebration, and it was 3 days. 3 days function, 2 days full day function, and variety of programs were there. Variety of programs there. They engaged us also. I was working on the in the front and at the background also because uh, setting up the programs. They the organizers they have faith in me. I have very close connection with these people. So whenever anything is to be discussed, they will straight away come and discuss with me. So it's a nicely conducted center, Nizamabad Center. That Nizamabad person, Janardhan, he had some sessions with you also here, with Circle of Friends also. The center was established by one by name Rentala Surya Narayan Murthy, a very staunch Baba lover, very knowledgeable Baba lover, and apart from that, he was very determined person. If it takes up his time to have something be done, he will not keep quiet unless it is completed. That was his nature. I have seen in my life two persons like that. Two persons. One was the Rentala Suryanarayan Murthy, and other was our K. K. Ramakrishnan, the secretary of Pune Center. Both were of the same nature, very pushing nature, very determined. If they start some project, they will work hard until it is completed. This story of this, I'll just in a very short, I'll tell you about this story. This he was working as a area manager for the insurance company, area manager of the insurance company, life insurance company, and he had quite a good influence in the whole. Nizamabad is not a very big city, but it's a fairly good city. Now he had a mind to have a center there. He had a mind to have a center in Jubilee, that is Hyderabad. That center is apart. But he had also a mind to have a center in Jubilee Hill. Now, in Baba's life, Baba had very close connection with Hyderabad. Baba has worked several times, conduct his month's work in Hyderabad. There were quite many months Baba has contacted. And at times, during the new life also, the last phase of Baba's, that is called Manonash or annihilation of mind, that was started from Hyderabad. There is a cave which is called Khojaguda, a small cave where Baba had sat in seclusion along with the models of 5 religions. So that was apart. This person had a mind to have a center in Jubilee Hill. Baba had stayed in Jubilee Hill also, because it all comes under the Nizam state. And they were all rich people. They were serving Nizam. Now he had approached. It is a mountainous place, very beautiful site, and he wanted to have a center there. And he approached the owner of one plot, and that owner was a communist leader, not believing in God and Baba. He's just not for all that. And when this person approached him, he said, "No, I'm not interested in all these things, and I'm not going to part with my land. I have kept it for my purpose, and I don't want to talk anything on that subject." But then this Murti, Surya Narayan Murti, was very little bit, determined to have him agree to sell the land. And they had a lot of discussion on Baba, lot of discussion. But that person is not going to recognize anything, not even listen to whatever he says about Baba. Then one funny thing happened is Murti said that I give you one small booklet that is on Meher Baba. I'll come after 1 week. In between time, you go through this book. When I come back, if you agree, then we proceed further. And believe me, after that 1 week, some development took place in the heart of that person, and he came and offered that land for the center. See how the Baba has worked, and it's a beautiful center, I tell you. Jubilee Hill is a beautiful center. Nizamabad also is a beautiful center. These are constructed halls there. But I had, after this Nizamabad program, They had taken subject of all Baba's meeting with Sadgurus, a sort of a Baba's early days of his life. A nice presentation was there. Besides bhajans and all singing, this was also there. There were speakers also giving lot of good talks. Now, after that, I went to three places in Maharashtra. That is Wardha, then Daryapur, and then Amravati. Amravati is a place where Baba has been very much connected with that. Baba had visited that place long, long ago. And some political people had arranged for Baba's welcome there. So that is a very special place. And they have also, all these places have their own centers, constructed centers. And they are running the centers in a very, very effective way. In fact, there is a good attendance also always, and variety of programs they do. Apart from bhajan singing and talks, some children programs are being also conducted, but say nice activities they are carrying out. Then I had also visited Lucknow. Lucknow is in northern India. Lucknow. It's a very old city. Begum Akhtar was from that place. Begum Akhtar, a singer, Begum Akhtar was from that place. So that also I visited. I had visited earlier also, but this time it was all changed, and many people have been in Baba's contact now. So all these centers are actually working for Baba. In fact, they have their own organizations, their own trusts, they have their own contributions. And apart from some of the centers, especially the Hyderabad center, it helps also the trust, main trust, financially. Every year they collect and send some amount. So very nice activities all over going on India, several places. And of course, our Pune center is a model in the sense that I will tell you many examples. When our center was being formed, a trust form in a form of a trust, registered with the charity commissioner. It was to be registered with charity commissioner, and the members were being selected for that purpose. Baba was sitting in Guruprasad along with close people of Poona Bhajan Mandali and all that. Even I was there, and Baba has chosen first president was the one Mr. Patil, Sadashiv Shelke Patil. He had come in contact with Upasni Maharaj, and then he came in contact with Meher Baba, and he had a tadi shop. You must have read about the tadi shop in Kasba Pit. So he was the owner of that tadi shop. And in that area, Kasba Pit area, Baba had opened a small room for conducting weekly satsang programs, gathering, spiritual gathering. He had displayed Sai Baba, Upadhyama's picture, Sai Baba's picture, and every Thursday they used to gather. So that was the busy beginning of these activities in Pune. And Patil was there. This Patil, he was the owner of Pitadi shop. So he was selected as the first president of Pune Center. Second was this Karkaria. Yes. What's your first name?
Not
Anyway.
Mayorji, no? Mayorji?
Huh? Merji.
Mayorji? Ah,
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, Merji Karkaria. He was quite, as good as a member of Baba's Mandali. And then, of course, another two, three people were from business people. And K.K. Ramakrishna was selected as the secretary, lifelong secretary. K.K. Ramakrishna. Very strong, a very staunch person, very well-read person. All that models that he had created there, that was followed by other centers, because it was said by Meher Baba that the memorandum of the center being submitted for the approval of the charity commission, it will be a model for other centers to follow. And as we say that there are 7 steps: love, existence, obedience, a sort of Baba had given 7 steps. And Ramkrishna had prepared one stand painting all those steps: existence, then love, existence, and all that, obedience, all the 7 steps are there. So it was first idea of Ramkrishna. It has been followed everywhere in every center. They have that steps of 7 steps. And children's program. We had a beautiful gender program, I tell you. What had happened is that till the time Madhusudan, who was the chief singer of our Poona Bhajan Mandali, till the time he was there, he was the leading person for all the bhajan programs. He used to compose songs and he used to set to tune, and we all used to sing together. Every time, whenever we sing Baba for Baba, we'll sing together. He being the leader, and we'll be singing together. That group Baba is to appreciate very much. There's a group activity as such. Oneness, togetherness. Baba appreciate that much. And of course, the quality of singing of Madhusudan was exceptional, I would say. It was extremely good. But then after Baba dropped his body, everybody was in a, what should I say? I become so very emotional when I remember those days. We are all broken down. A big hollow in our lives. Then Baba dropped his body all of a sudden. And thereafter, for 2 years, that means the year in which Baba dropped his body in 31st January 1969. So in the same year, in the month of February, we had birthday function, but in a very solemn atmosphere, very sad atmosphere. After one more year, next year was also Madhusudan was there. But thereafter, he has stopped, taking active part in the activities of the Pune Center. There may be several reasons for that, but then lot of difference of opinions, or some sort of a what should I say? Quarrels. I didn't say quarrels, but quarrels also. He stopped coming to the center, and I was working then in Mumbai. So practically, whenever Baba is there in Guruprasad, every week I will come to Pune. But then at the time of birthday functions, in the absence of Madhusudan. You see how Baba works. It's a beautiful way to understand Baba's working. Now, Madhusudan starts coming to the center. Baba inspires me to compose songs, which was not before. I had composed like 2-3 songs, but that was not within my, just not within my capacity, not within my life. I used to sing with Madhusudan, but I never used to compose as such. Now, when this I took up as a responsibility to keep the things going in the absence of Madhusudan. And for that matter, I used to always keep in contact with Pune Center also. I was working in the Bombay Center also. But birthday function time, I would come to Pune and work in Pune. So that had been my practice. Along with all my family, I will come to Pune. And that inspired me to compose some of the dramas, some songs, some dramas. And the dramas were quite big dramas, I tell you. The first drama I composed was on Baba's silence. That was for about 20. Jai Baba Janardhan, Jai Baba. So I had started composing some dramas, and the best drama which came to be composed by me was on the Autaric Advents, starting right from Zoroaster up to Meher Baba. Zoroaster, Ram, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, and Baba. And every were preceding song, a good music, a beautiful song, and then a short message that Avatar has given. That was the setting of that whole program. And it went for about 1 hour. The drama was about 1 hour. The first time we performed it in Pune Center, and it was found to be very enjoyable. And then we did it for trust compound on Adi's request. Adi's request, I performed that same in Baba's trust compound. That was also attained by the ladies, all the ladies who had, they never leave away during night time. Particular time they don't go out of the Merazad. But for this drama, especially all the lady members, including Mera, they were in the trust compound. And we had a beautiful performance there. And I remember that time when Mera was standing right in front of me, and she was appreciating so much about that drama. She said, Baba, she said, Pratap, Baba must have felt very happy today by this performance. And I pray to Baba that you keep on doing such things, such programs in your future always. And then we had it at the Samadhi, at the during the Amar Chiti. And that was the topmost performance, I tell you, liked by all the Westerners who will present there. I remember Kitty Devi was there. Kitty Devi was sitting with Mansari in front of the Samadhi. I was talking little bit away, and she was encouraged to who has, staged the drama. And Mansari told that such and such person has presented it. And then K.D. Devi wanted to see me. So Mansari sent a word for me. I immediately went there, and she just stood up and embraced me and said, Pratap, it was as if we were all in a drama, in a dream. The, the avatars were in a very young boy, child, very young children. They were raised up as avatars and brought on the stage. And it was so beautiful scenery. And then ultimately, at the end, there is a concluding session in which a person, elderly person, make them understand that they are all one. They are the advent of God, one God. There is no differentiation in between these advents. At the different times, different they give messages which is which which is required for that particular time, and they are all one. Same God appears again and again. That was the whole scheme of the program. And thereafter, several such programs were done by our Pune Center. And then many of the other centers also have taken up the suggestion to have children's programs. Today in India, there are several centers who are conducting children's programs. And it is very blissful, I tell you, to have children on the stage, very innocent children have on the stage singing Baba's name with little bit of dancing and acting. It's very, I tell you, blissful scene for everyone. That has been specialty of the Pune Center, and it has been adopted by several centers. And we are really grateful to Baba that everything is being done in his name. Nowadays, there has also been a around Mehrabad, so many new people are coming and they are forming their own stories. They are forming their own imaginary stories. Going to the extent of Baba getting married. Somebody said that Baba had Baba got down from a aeroplane, and as soon as Baba got down, that plane blasted. Where from this person taken the story? God, Baba knows. But such stories are made up by people. Very funny stories. And that is all going around Mehrabad. Of course, the trust is very conscious about it. They don't allow anything of that sort in the property of the trust. And that has to be, people has to be alerted, because they they create any stories, any stories of that sort. Recently, I have a person, a movie, a video has been made about Mehrabad and Mehrazad. picturization is quite good. Initial information is quite good. But then some person was answering to the queries, and that person actually, about telling Baba's birthday, he said Baba was born on 20th of February 1896 instead of 94, 96. Such mistakes are being created out of their own enthusiasm, and in fact, it is a job of the old people, old time people, to always remain alert in that wrong information being spread all over. That has been found necessary nowadays. I had very good conversation with Jonathan some time back. I enjoyed it, Jonathan. It was a nice time I had with you. Today I had different subject for you, but then I thought I should take it some other time because I was taking up the subject of Manonash. Baba's Manonash phase, starting from Hyderabad and ending in Merazad. There are several points which I wanted to place before you to think over. But then I found that was a very deep, requires a deep study and good homework. And some other time we'll make it, and then we have that subject sometime some other time. So today I was just telling some of the stories, and she wanted me to tell about my travels during this time. So I was telling her how I traveled, especially the Hyderabad, how that center came into existence, Jubilee Hill Center, and also the center in Nizamabad, connected with Pune Center. We always have 7 days program, 7 days program for birthday, Baba's birthday, starting from 19th and ending on 25th late evening. That is the concluding session. And for the start, we invite people from other centers. For 3 days, we invite from other centers. And thereafter, the other programs are by members of our center. There may be singing, there may be having a Qawwali program by our members, there may be some dramatic performance, there may be some dances from our children. That is the whole setting of the program. Earlier, we used to have, because of some person as a members of center, they were interested in bringing some people from outside to give a talk on spiritual subjects. What had happened was that the persons, they used to come along with their own followers. And on a little reading on Meher Baba, they will just give talk in our center on Meher Baba, a very little information, and they will talk on that. And after the program, their followers will bow down to that person, the speaker, which Ramakrishna didn't like. Ramakrishna was very strict about it. He said, from next year, nothing doing. We don't want any outsider. All the programs will be conducted by Pune people only. Let every family take responsibility of one day each. And since that time, we never invite. If at all we want to invite, we will want invite Baba lovers, not outsiders. So that was from KK Ramkur's time. And it's nicely going on. In fact, when we work for the children, they are very enjoyable time, I tell you. When the children stop and stand on the stage singing forcefully Baba's name, it is so very blissful sight, I tell you. And the children are very enthusiastic. They put full energy. They enjoy that happiness. They enjoy that happiness. And these people now in my life, I have worked with my own children also. They were just 4 or 5 years old, even unable to stand properly, going on the stage, having small skits, making by heart and conversing with each other, some humorous skits. That had been our practice. And it is so blissful also. Now the children have grown up and they are taking the responsibility themselves of composing dramas, composing dances, and all that. So that starts from the childhood. It goes on developing, and once you develop your child from that angle, you need not worry about its future. Baba takes care of everything in his own way, in Baba's own way. So that is how we are conducting. Today, I think I will just have one song, one ghazal, and then we'll conclude today's program, pending our discussion on Manonash. I'll just first read out and try to explain in English, in my Indian English. यार की मर्जी किताबें यार का दम भर के देख अर्ज मतलब करके देखा तर्क मतलब करके देख. The meaning is, the poet says, be resigned to the will of the beloved and see what happens. Until this time, you have been always asking for one thing or the other for your own self. Now try to renounce one by one all that wants which you have been pushing forward until this time. Now let it be a reverse process of renouncing one want after the other and making yourself hollow. Next stanza, बे इरादा मरने वाले बिल इरादा मर के देख सब तमाशे कर चुका है ये भी तमाशा करके देख. You are leading a life without any purpose. Your purposeless life you are leading. But then the poet gives an advice that you live a life with some object, some purpose, some aim. You have played all sorts of games in your life, all sorts of games in your life. Now you try to play this game also, renouncing all that wants. You play this, you start playing this game also. Other games you have played until this time, now you play this game also, and see what change takes place in your life. यार तेरा है तो फिर सारी है तेरी कायनात, सबको अपना करने वाले उसको अपना करके दे. It's a beautiful stanza. Your beloved is your. He is your beloved. When he is your beloved, that is God. When God is your beloved, you possess the entire universe. You possess the entire world. यार तेरा है तो फिर सारी है तेरी कायनात. Kainat with the whole world, whole creation. When that beloved, that divine beloved belongs to you, that means the whole world belongs to you. But you are trying to make the world belong to you. You have been trying in your life to make the whole world belong to me. Now you try to make him belong to you. And once you make him belong to you, the world will automatically become belonging to you. छोड़ भी दे मुझको मेरे हाल पर ए चारागर, अक्ल के दुश्मन खुदा पर भी भरोसा करके देख. He is telling the doctor who is treating you, the doctor who is treating you, he is telling the doctor, oh doctor, leave me to my beloved God. Leave me to my beloved God. Let him decide about me. He is telling the doctor, let my beloved decide about my life. Leave me, leave me alone to the charge of my beloved. And then he says, you, he's telling the doctor, you just try to have that faith in the divine doctors and leave me to his charge. You keep faith in him. Keep faith in him and leave me all alone. He will take care of me. And that he will take care of me, you should believe that he will take care of me. And the last stanza is Tarke Dunya, Tarke Uba, Tarke Mola, Tarke Tak. Leave this world. Leave that world which is beyond this world. Leave it, leave God. And leave the very word leave. Renounce. Renounce, you renounce the whole, renounce the word renounce also. You renounce this word, renounce that word, renounce God, and renounce the word, the word itself, renounce. That means you try to live a life of desirelessness, life without desire. I will sing it for you. यार की मैं किताबे यार का दम भर की दे यार की मैं किताबे यार का दम भर की दे यार की मर्जी के तारे यार का दम भर के दे अर्ज मतलब करके देखा हो अर्ज मतलब करके देखा करके मतलब करके दे अर्ज मतलब करके देखा करके मतलब करके दे इरादा मरने वाले बेइरादा मरने वाले बेइरादा मर के दे बेइरादा मरने वाले बेइरादा मर के दे सतमाशे करती का सतमाशे कर चुका ये भी तमाशा करके दे सतमाशे कर चुका ये भी तमाशा करके दे यार है तेरा तो फिर सारी है तेरी कायना यार है तो फिर यार तेरा है तो फिर सारी है तेरी कायना सबको अपना करने वाले सबको अपना करने वाले उसको अपना करके दे सबको अपना करने वाले उसको अपना करके दे छोड़ भी दे मुझको मेरे हाल पर तारागल छोड़ भी दे मुझको मेरे हाल पर तारागल अक्ल के दुश्मन खुदा पर भी भरोसा करके दे अक्ल के दुश्मन भी अक्ल के दुश्मन खुदा पर भी भरोसा करके दे। तक दुनिया के दुखवा तर्क मौला तर्क दुनिया के दुखवा तर्क मौला यारे उठे यार जीने की आदत करके दे यारे उठे यार जीने की आदत करके दे। सबको अपना करने वाली उसको अपना करके दे। Jai Baba to all of you.
Thank you, Patapji.
Any question?
We love your singing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful words. Beautiful words.
Yes. Beautiful words.
Mhm.
Very beautiful. Very touching. Very touching.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think Diana was writing them all down. Yeah, am I right?
Is it?
Thank you for telling us about the stories behind the different centers. That's so inspiring that so many well, it's Baba's home, India. So many centers are springing up. We are slower here in the United States to get the centers. They're coming, but
But I tell you, the young sahavas, that idea of young sahavas was introduced by Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very big energy there, yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
We
As
must,
it should be.
we must admit that.
We still have young children coming. I think I would say more to the with families coming to the Mayor Spiritual Center. But I like that you featured them, in productions. That's really take advantage of their inspiration. It's so amazing just to be around little kids and their innocence, exuberance.
I tell you one incident. When I was traveling in US, I was taken to the Sufi center.
Yeah.
Sufi center in Walnut Creek.
Walnut Creek.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I stayed with Pascal Kaplan. I stayed with him. So he had taken me to school. The school they are running. A very small children.
Yeah.
And myself and my son was there. My son was playing tabla.
Oh.
Youngest one. His name was Swarup. He was playing tabla. And we were sitting on the stage. And first, the children performed. And thereafter, Pascal asked me to sing songs. And I started singing. And the children were enjoying. I tell you, I don't know, but then they were just moving like that and enjoying. Very small children, very small children. And thereafter, the whole program was over and we were about to finish up now. And I just said that you can come on the stage. children, and I tell you, all the children, oh, we were surrounded by the children, small children.
Oh,
Somebody was touching the harmonium, how he used to play the harmonium.
oh wow.
And Pascal says that you have very good technique of attracting small children.
Ah. I remember, Pratap, when you came to LA, Sahavas, Los Angeles. Must have been same trip, maybe. You came and you spoke so long ago. you you
Yes,
did.
yes.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Working with the children. Yeah. With children at LA Sahavas. Yeah.
Very nice time. Very nice.
Nice times. Good
I had
energy.
twice I visited US.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
it was every place I had touching experience. People have loved me very much. I tell you, the last program we were taken to the Rocky Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, and there from we came to the Los Angeles.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I remember that the program was going on. It was in the compound, and quite many chairs were there. People were sitting, and ladies were sitting on the front rows. And I was telling some of the stories of my life, and I started singing. After the singing was over, when I saw the ladies were wiping of their tears.
Yeah.
Mm. So such emotional occasions were there for me also. It was a nice experience. The whole twice but all the two times wonderful experiences we had. Let us next time.
Manonash.
Manonash. For some reason, we don't see you two, you, Rosalie and Jonathan. I don't know why your video is not
You
stopped.
know, it's on, but when I went up to the top thing,
Huh?
it shows. Let's see where.
Huh.
Good. I turned ours off and on. Let me try it again. Now it's off. Now it's on. Do you see me?
No, that must
I don't know what it
computer
is.
trouble. I don't know.
It's
Mischief.
Manonash.
Mischief. You know, Pratap, I wanted to tell you one thing. We'll have a very exciting time now in May, because we have purchased the land where Baba's accident happened
Yes,
in
yes.
Oklahoma. That's big excitement. And I'm sure that come the anniversary, May 24th, there will be much festivities and interest and excitement. This different, new wonderful development has happened. So, yeah.
I had visited that. I had visited.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. The Burleson home was the first,
Now I'm told that there are quite a good development is there.
yeah.
That general clinic that has been
Mm.
expanded, some sort of. My children were there. No? My grandchildren along with their parents.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Mm-hmm.
they had very good time there.
Yes. It's a new center surely is beginning and is important. Of course, same with this accident site in Satara. Important, site.
So Tara, we have that the person. We have Dr. Vasu. He's daily. I think very trying for some construction done at the accident site. But the villagers are not very much cooperative. In fact, they create some sort of thing. They are very political people, and but then we have that, but we were in a process of collecting money for having some memorial there, right and right inside. But we, from 2006 onwards, 2006 was the 50th year. From that time onwards, every year we are visiting, every year. And believe me, the number is increasing.
Yeah.
Number of visitors is increasing.
Oh.
So it will come to Baba's
It
time.
will. It will. Of course it will. Of course. It's a very significant place in
Yes,
Baba's. Yeah.
please.
Yeah. We shall see.
After a long time, I had a good time with you.
Very good.
It's wonderful to see you again. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
So, should I take
okay.
it three
Jai
times?
Baba.
Avatar
Avatar, Meher Baba,
Ki Jai.
Jai.
Avatar
Avatar, Meher Baba, Ki
Ki
Jai.
Hey,
Avatar, Meher Baba,
Ki Jai.
Ki Jai.
Jai. Oh,
thank
we'll
you.
see you. We'll
Thank
see you in 2 weeks. Mananash. We talk Mananash.
you.